What's up, knife people? Back again with Morty's Knives. Hope everybody had a knife holiday weekend there. Christmas or whatever you celebrate, with or without the family. If not, maybe you had some free time. But thank you for tuning in. This is what I'm carrying today. Petrified fish. There you go. PF 949. I think they call it the Warrior. And this kind of red and black Damascus. I think I heard some call it coral Damascus, or just G10 in general. Pretty cool. Nice long blade. Nice flipper action. Awesome knife. Full sized. Really good in hand. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope everything's good with you guys. So just wrapping up the year here. I didn't have much time. I did a little driving, traveling for the weekend, so didn't have much time to do any knife content. So I figured a good way to end off is what most of us do anyways. Kind of the best of the year. What stood out, what didn't. I don't really buy too many knives anymore like I used to. I've kind of found my little realm that I like to hang out in. Certain brands, certain type of knives. Kind of just cut back on a lot of the overly budget knives over the years now. So just try to be more specific with what I get. So let me just show you, I guess, kind of the stuff that stood out for me throughout the year. And I guess, yeah, maybe call it best of the best for 2022. So I'll start off, maybe you can call them, little categories here. My best big budget knife carry. When I say budget, I mean, maybe under 60-70 bucks. China made. Of course, is Spyderco. This is a Resilience. Been out for a while, kind of an old model, but has recently came out in FRN. I went ahead and got the FRN scales in all black this year to replace another one. So I just really dug the knife. I think it's over a 4-inch blade. You don't have premium steel. It's C13 CR13 MLV, but more or less you do get just a good knife. Nice slicer, full flat. Very handy for even camping type stuff. Kitchen, it'll work. So that was FRN. Scale Tenacious, Persistence. I don't know why I keep calling it that, but in the same family. Thumb hole opening, you can flick it open, and you can make it drop shut if you want. You just got to loosen up the pivot a little bit. So one of the best budget knives, especially in the big size here, that I got this year, or remake basically, or rebuy. This one stood out to me as probably like the best under $20 carry, or under $20 buy. This is the OKC Camp Plus, Ontario Knife Company, Santoku, kind of that kitchen-esque blade. This is a folder, lock back, put a little lanyard on there. Has these kind of plastic handles with a little bit of like grooved in peaks. Nice blade there, China made, nice and thin. So great for food prep. You can muck it up, get it dirty. And again, they're like a $10, $12 knife. Even for big hands, you can see you got a lot of grip there. You can kind of choke up a little bit there on that part there. So again, just a nice slicer, budgety, super budget, and yeah, very affordable. Nice, kind of kitchen-esque knife that stood out this year for me. Great for gifts probably. Again, another older model here. We got the Manly Peak, Bulgarian company. There you go, lock back in the middle, kind of with a toxic green, G10 in black. Scales with a thumb hole opening. Little upswept blade, full flat. This one's in D2, German D2. Again, you got ambidextrous clip there. Nice little deep clip. Little logo on the clip there. But just a nice, super slicey blade. Nice and sturdy. This one I considered my best workhorse knife. Or, you know, just worker blade in general, worker knife. This one came in really handy. Didn't really use it too much against the water, so rust resistance with this D2, you know, might not be great, but slicing capability and, you know, that stuff is awesome. Really like it. You can also get it in more premium steels as well, like S110, and I think there's another steel. Yeah, I think it was CPM something or one of those. Yeah. So Manly Peak, bitch and knife, super long, you know, super big blade. Very nice. And again, it goes up a little bit in price if you change the steel. What else? So we'll jump over to this one here. Save that one for the end. This one here is the Tonto edition, which is a new edition for the Honey Badger. Again, with the limited edition JG10 scales, D2. This one I guess I classified as my best, you know, like kind of budget action knife. Just really nice action on those bearings. Nice drop shutty. Easy access to the liner. There you go, blacked out liner. It is a flipper. Just an outstanding, nice, you know, fun blade to have in the pocket. You know, you got the Tonto tip. Limited edition number there. So if you can still get one of these, it might be a little bit overpriced. I think they're about 80-90 bucks. But very nice, worth the money. And even the budget Honey Badgers as well. Those have awesome action. They've been out for a few years now. It's just the first time I got to experience one since I finally saw the version I liked, which is this one, or variant. And just, you can see right there, just nice flicky, seamless, easy action. A little bit of groove. Awesome, awesome knife. This is the medium size Honey Badger size. Next up here, we're going to jump into this knife here. I had to put it in here. Really blew me away. You know, I kind of classified this as just kind of like my simple pimple knife, you know, how Pete says it. Just a simple, nice action for a slip joint. Looks clean. It's an LC200N. Super, you know, supreme steel there. Super light, no liners. Excellent in the pocket with this wire clip. Just really blew me away. You can fidget with it if you like. Just got to be careful. Keep your fingers back. Pop it down. Deploy it. Great grip. 50-50 choil. Again, you can flick it, and you can even flick it out with the thumb. I mean with the finger. With the spidey hole. There you go. Just practice a little bit. Super, super knife. Awesome. Again, just best aesthetics, I guess. Overall, just a really cool knife. Just simple, clean, lightweight, super slicey. Yeah, very impressed with the UK pen knife and this LC200N. Maybe if they could just work on some scales or something, aftermarket scales, that would look awesome for a slip joint. Again, there's the lock in there, exposed a little, so very nice. UK pen knife. What else here? Let's say best knife brand, I guess. I did get a PK or petrified fish knife late last year. I got a couple more this year, including this beluga and the one you just saw, the warrior there. Really blown away by the QC that they provide for a budget brand. They're still fairly new on the market, but you can see they just put out a lot of different styles, nice quality materials, very tuned. The action on these is awesome. This one's a front flipper on bearings, liner lock, just super action. Everybody can vouch for them. So Petrified Fish doing great things in the community, making great knives, and they got a boatload of other knives as well. So again, Petrified Fish, probably my best new budget brand of the year. Go check them out. Doing good things. Very nice. And again, I'll show you a little close up of this one as well. Again, you can see the G10, nice thick scales. It's very well made. Different model. It's great knives, great action. Well worth the money if you can get your hands on them. So a lot of different styles they have. So wrapping it up here. What else can we do here? Okay, so my best piece of gear, my best new piece of gear that I got was for an old knife as well that I've always carried. The LT Wright Patriot was the first time I was able to get one. This is the LT Wright Patriot. This is blue and black G10, aluminum scales. But it's the first time I was able to get my hands on a Kydex sheath directly made by LT Wright. It's got this nice little slide lock here to secure your knife. Super compact, taco style sheath. It's a little ramp on the thumb. And I put a small Blade Tech lock here. And the fit is great. Retraction is great. And just really makes it, and then you lock it here. Slide that over, and it really won't come out at all. I mean, it's very tight as it is. You can hear the lock in there. So that's secure enough, no rattle. And that's just a second lock. So really impressed with this Kydex from LT Wright, and made it very manageable for me to be able to carry it scout carry or appendix carry, either in the front or in the back with this little lock. And it just works great. Just took this knife to a whole nother level as opposed to the normal, leather sheath that comes with. So up the game on that. I'm really blown away, and that was one of my best pickups this year as well. So thumbs up to that. Now kind of overall, let's say the best, we'll do this. Yeah. Best overall knife, folding knife, I guess this year. Some people have already mentioned it as well, is this Civivi Conspirator. This one's been kind of modified or Frankensteined a little bit from two knives with the black blade and the Kaborsha handles. Again, this one just kind of took the cake. It's got the aesthetics. It's got the fidget action. The cost is good. You have the action of the push button, hands-free. Got a flipper. Action is great. Fitchability is great. QC is great, obviously from Civivi. So, not to shine more of a light on Civivi than they already have, but they did blow it out of the water this year with this one. It's not even a small knife too. It's pretty substantial. So, You know, I got large size hands. Extra large size hands will be fine with this one. But I vouch that this one is one of the best knives out there this year. Neutral grip. It's very comfy in hand. You get a lot of, you know, pressure, you know, force behind that blade. Not super thick. Nice, you know, kind of mild jimping on the top with the fuller, the swedge. Just a great looking knife. Again, with the action, the fidgetability, really takes it to the next level. Again, only downside, I know some people had said and have mentioned, the detent is a little weak, but you still get nice flipping action. And for the price, you get very nice blades. So Civivi Conspirator, very nice. So that takes best kind of overall knife in the folding category. So I put that in the middle there. And last but not least, my favorite little knife overall in general, I guess fixed blade or folder combined. It's this Necker, or kind of small fixed blade, from a new knife company. And I guess I'll give them the shout out as well. They're probably my you know, shout out to being my new favorite little fixed blade company right now. Etowah Knives, ETOWAH. This one was called the Delta Charlie, with some really cool wooden, cottonwood handles, dyed blue, I think, probably. But look at that accent on the wood. Very nice. Little drop point blade with a little sharpening choil there. Just nailed it. Even like the finishing right here on the edges. That's his maker's mark. So just nice fit and finish for the price. I'm glad I bumped into this brand or this new maker. So shout out to him on this knife. This is my favorite knife of the year. Y'all know I like my fixies. And again, finding him as a maker as well. I forgot his name, but I'll probably mention it in the description. And as well, I'll show you another one that I got to kind of show you how much I like them. There's another Necker. This one's a little smaller, but this is another one of his knives with a different cord wrap, like or handle wrap. Same thing, little sharpening choil, a little bit more of a kind of last ditch protection knife. This one's November Alpha, I think it was. So yeah, so new, you know, best new maker this year that I found, Etowah Knives. Just like the craftsmanship and the diversity in the materials he used from knife to knife. Really nice. So shout out to that, to them, Etowah Knives. And I think that kind of wraps it up, quite honestly. I'll put that one here for knife of the year. Look at that little fixed blade. It says it's flat, but to me it feels hollow. Let's see if we can see there. No, we'll find out. But very nice cutter, very nice. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So, last little announcement before I leave and wish everybody a good rest of the holidays is, I guess a little bad news. No one came forward, or Benny, good friend of the channel, didn't come forward on the, for claiming this knife. It was a gift on the last giveaway. It's the Petrified Fish Warrior. It's a smaller size of this one. So there you go. I can actually see this different size now. He didn't get a hold of me, so again, I got to be, fair all around, and give him a couple weeks. He didn't get a hold of me, so I've been busy. So I'm gonna go ahead and redraw for this one. probably on the next video, so look out for that. Those that put in on this giveaway, I'll use the same list. And eventually, Benny, when you get a hold of me, we'll kind of work it out, see what we can do. But cool little knife. This will be redrawn for giveaway. And last but not least, to end off the year, you know, shout out to all you guys for hanging with me, watching the channel, supporting, commenting, just everything in general. I'm gonna do a giveaway for this one here. This is a LT Wright Patriot. Y'all know how I hold this knife true and dear to my heart. Actually, the little sticker back here, magnet, is the silhouette of this one. Same thing, the Patriot from LT Wright. I got this one a couple weeks ago. This one came with the Kydex sheath, but I'm gonna give away this one in a leather sheath, burlap, micarta handles. So there you go, brass pins. There's the pout house, and 01 steel. So it will kind of tarnish, so you got to keep your eye on it or give it some kind of patina. So again, I'm going to give away this knife, this style. This knife is one of my favorites of all time, so this will go out as a giveaway. Again, probably on the next video I'll do the drawing, but little, you know, announcement for those that stuck with the channel, have stuck with the channel. What I'm going to do is the people that entered in this last giveaway for this one, I'm going to give you an extra pick for this knife. So if you enter on this video, leave me a comment, make it clear that you're in for the Patriot. And if you entered in the last one, I'll give you an extra ticket